Well, hello everybody, this is Pop Olson once again. Hey, got a lot to share with you today. A lot of good information on what quarter midget is about. But another thing I'd like to say is, as a dad, all I concentrated was on bringing home the bacon, providing for the kids and stuff like that. As a grandpa, you get to slow down and smell the roses. Okay, so enough of this little sappy stuff. Let's talk about kids, grandkids, family, friends. And that's what a good portion of this video is going to be, is showing you their looks on their eyes, their expressions on their faces. And then we'll get into what quarter midget is about, and more training and more fun and more excitement. A lot more adventures. Okay, so I kind of want you to look at the eyes. Look at the expressions on these kids' faces. It's different. It's a lot different. They're having fun. They're really excited. They come to these practices, they get in these cars, and they seem to be very, very excited. I actually talked to somebody that was umpiring baseball, and he says, I used to do quarter midgets when I was a kid, and this was one of the fondest memories he could ever remember. And that's what I think we're bringing to our family, and I think you should at least think about it, bring it for yours. It's an awesome, awesome sport. It builds their confidence, helps them intermingle with their friends, teaches them to be competitive, at the same time have sportsmanship. And then after the race, they go out and have some fun. So I kind of want you to notice, not a single one of these kids are playing one of those electronic games. They're out playing. They're living life. They're experiencing the world around them. What an awesome thing. Okay, so let's get back to training. See these cones that they have out on the track? They're set up in a way so that it gives your child a better path on the track. It pushes them down to those turtles at the end of the track, and it pushes them up in the middle of the track. It kind of gets their line a lot better. And you see here, Hunter is doing a lot better on his line. Just kind of an idea of way to set up your cones so that you can get your kids' line down. Because the better line they have, a lot more speed they'll have. So, this picture here, remember the tech thing? Well, not everybody's a super mechanic. Hey, I took my truck to Q-Lube to have my oil changed. There's other things at the track that you can do to help. A lot of people will volunteer to maybe paint the fences. Don't have to have a whole lot of skill to sit there with a paintbrush and some paint in a can. These guys here were taking old big racing tires and bolting them on the plywood. Me, I was leaf blowing with the leaf blower. There's a lot that you can do. And your kids will be watching you, seeing what you're doing, and you're setting the pattern for them for the rest of their lives. Well, guess what? This is a Holly race. My granddaughter just came into play and she's going to have her big race here. I don't know. Is she ready? I think she's going to have a few little episodes here. Pay close attention, you'll see. Uh-oh. Well, there's one. I guess Dad's going to have to come out and talk to her a little bit. Okay, she's okay. There she goes. Uh-oh. That guy forgot to put the gas on.
Holly, car number 3!
I think she is behind car number 3. Huh. I wonder what that means.
There she goes. There she goes.
Oh, that's car number 3. The one with the paper tag on the back that says car number 3.
That's the way to do it.
I guess I probably should say that this is not a real race. This is one of those novice 6 days of practice. They're practicing lining up, and if you notice the track was wet, definitely not going to let them run if the track is going to be wet. Uh-oh, her first big crash. Oh my gosh. Oh no, today's shocking stories can finally be revealed. Totally okay. In fact, they talked to each other while they were facing each other. And then she turned around and ran off the track right there at the corner. But she's back in again and totally happy. I think she was having a problem with one of her pedals. Okay, a car just came off the track and they're trying to work and get it back out on the track. These two tires, if you're sitting in the car, would be on the right side of the car. These are the ones, if you're, the older kids, you'd be replacing about every 3 race weekends plus all the different heats. But because you guys are in the 5 and 6-year-old bracket, or you might be in the 5 or 6-year-old bracket, you don't have to replace these because you can get slightly used tires from the older race kids that are racing. But anyway, let's talk about the stagger tire. The stagger tire is on the other side of the car. And that stagger tire is smaller in diameter. It's not as wide and it's not as large diameter, the circumference of the tire. Why is that? Well, if you were going on a straight track, because your axle is a solid axle, you wouldn't need to have a stagger because you'd be going nothing but straight. So if you look at what Jonathan's pointing at, that is the stagger tire. It's a lot smaller than the other side in diameter. We're going to give you an example of showing you on the actual track where you can see the outside tire being larger than the inside tire. So here we go. Here's Jonathan on the track. We're going to stop the car. You can see a little bit of difference. Big tire on the right side and a little tire on the left side. See it? You can see it actually a lot larger on the right side than on the inside or the left side of the car. So the stagger will make the right rear overdrive the left rear and drive the car in a tighter arc. And this will give you another view of the tire. And there it is. There's a little tire on the left-hand side and the big tire on the right-hand side.
Come into the scale shed and we're going to weigh your car, okay? And then we're going to measure it. So make a big turn into here.
Now they're going into the scale house to be weighed. So the car has to weigh a minimum 250 pounds with the kid and the car. So we'll all be adding weight.
Ooh, you need 44 pounds. You have to weigh 250 pounds. So I'm going to have you push him onto this, and if you can get the center of his rear wheel in the middle on this line here.
So it looks like we're going to be adding a little bit of weight to the car. It's alright. It's not hard. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. We'll have a lot more fun videos in the future. And thanks again. Have a great day.